No, Alvin. Swords are not toys.
But I want to learn.
Triss.
Mm-hmm.
Is he safe?
Yes. Dandelion brought him here and explained. I knew I could count on you. Is Shawnee clear about this? No? Then go tell her the boy stays with me. End it.
Well, if I have to. Though I'd rather face a swarm of ghouls.
Geralt.
I'll see you later.
Come off it.
It's all.
I left the boy with Triss to keep him safe.
How could you? She cast a spell on you. Out of my sight. I will forget your very name. She doesn't let.
Too much of anything can be harmful.
I want candy!
I need some time to myself. Come back later.
The neighborhood has lost charm since they let the rabble in.
spotted the sorceress Marigold. No reason to be here, white-haired one.
Know your place, Witcher.
No reason to be here, white-haired one.
Yeah. Yes? Yes? Albedo? Yes, the solution.
I spoke with Shani. She understood, but didn't take it too well.
I'm glad that's settled. Alvin needs someone who knows magic. Geralt, I wanted to talk to you about the future. About us.
Triss,
I'm not jealous. I'd just like to know where we are.
can't this wait? I have this job, clients getting impatient.
Please think about it, Geralt. We needn't talk. A symbolic gift would do. Say, a ring?
Couldn't you just read my mind?
I could. But I don't want to. If you give me a ring, I'll treat it as a pledge. If you don't, I'll try to understand. See you, Witcher.
Geralt, how's Alvin?
Dandelion, do you...
Just asking.
She's just...
Let's go.
But
No buts.
A mercenary dwarf and a wandering troubadour.
Hey, Zoltan.
Greetings, Dandelion. Geralt.
Nothing you...
Geralt is experiencing cognitive dissonance. A rather unpleasant tension.
You're so foolish.
Simply put, he cannot...
My dissonant.
That's where you're wrong, Geralt. Where you're only...
Somehow I don't...
Ooh, the vodka's...
Damn all!
Ooh, delicious.
Yeah, not bad. Incidentally, Zoltan...
Serious problems require serious...
I get it. Half measures for Dandelion.
Will you stop whimpering like a...
Triss is a fine...
But
I'm a witcher.
Don't bullshit me about destiny, Geralt. I realized long ago that all those pathetic bits by Eitlin...
You may be right, but honestly, do you see me as a cobbler?
No.
damn it, I don't get it. What's one got to do with...
She didn't say I...
Let me explain, Dandelion. Just because a woman doesn't say it...
I'll drink to...
Oof, strong enough to make you cry. I'll tell you what's up with dames. You can theorize all you want, but you'll never figure out what's going on inside their heads. There's just no understanding women.
Highly original, Dandelion.
Sneer away, but you won't put me off.
And you don't know what you're talking about.
I've never had a family, but I am a poet. Answer the question. You know what...
If you only knew how much, Dandelion.
Right. The family is... the fun...
That's not exactly what I was thinking.
I've heard that tone.
Let's have a...
I know. Let's go to...
Dandelion, we were talking about relationships.
Besides, they won't let me in.
Only the weight of your purse counts at the house of the night. Besides, the madam owes me a favor.
I just don't feel like it.
I understand, Geralt. If Eudora found out...
I believe...
Me too. Gentlemen, time to get this show on the road. The idea...
There's a bit left at the bottom of the...
So be it.
Geralt, you reek and have woken all the neighbors. What kind of role model are you? You're so good with Alvin. So you love me and have forgotten her?
Triss,
You're sweet, you know. The only one I trust. You've endured a lot. Time for a reward. The little one's asleep, so let me show you some real magic.
those swords just for show?
No reason to be here, white-haired one.
Some peace and quiet.
Master Luvarden requests your company at 6 in the evening.
It's not every... Greetings.
Can I help you?
I need...
Yes, fine.
Fighting? What? Your mother sucks
Here's your...
Great.
When's your performance?
After 8.
If I...
Your most...
Greetings.
Can I help?
I'll take...
Here we are. Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle.
Mm-hmm.
Geralt of Rivia and Triss Merigold, welcome.
Greetings.
I thank you for coming. Look about the room and you will see the entire kingdom represented.
We thank you for your invitation.
Forgive me, I must return to my duties. I'm certain we'll speak later.
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Merigold, and...
Duet, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you.
Mind your tongue, mutant.
Duet, I will decide if and when I am offended.
Your Highness, he is an aberration.
Silence. It was a nicety. Leave us for now. You shall be summoned when I need you.
Get out of my sight, freak.
The nobles were hit hardest by the plague.
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velerad.
Charmed.
Greetings. It's been a while.
Velerad is King Foltest's right hand.
No need for formal introductions. If you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster, or petition the king, you must come to me.
I'll remember that.
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests. Geralt, have you met Taller?
Taller? Here?
Let me introduce my master, the Honourable Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence and thus cannot answer. You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to protect the royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada holds little respect for him. Vows, however, must be honoured, whatever the circumstances.
And how are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension?
He authorized me to speak on his behalf, and I serve as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you. Come, Geralt. You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
Curses. I'm drunk.
He speaks.
I broke my vow. I swore on a heron.
A heron?
Nonsense. Tala hired me to come incognito to the feast.
You blew it.
No scene, please. This ring will get you in the House of the Night. Half price.
I want to ask about the...
No.
About the... Shh.
I could use something...
Does the princess have...
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those...
Any strange...
You're awfully close.
I'm not asking out of want.
Our sweet princess is complete.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual.
What?
Well...
Spit it out.
She needs a man to give...
Right.
Must go.
Later. Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk.
It's a sign of the times, new customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between...
I'm a relic, someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs.
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher.
Taller the Fence.
Taller the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for...
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, the time of the sword and the axe will...
Who exactly are...
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct...
A highly...
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question?
Personal.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend.
Got it.
Who exactly?
That Nilfgaardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot...
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive. Our princess has some weaknesses.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own?
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives.
Is Luvar...
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present...
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Livarden.
I trust Triss.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Livarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers...
Why do you want to draw me into it?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael?
That's private. I want to
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here.
Excuse me for a...
Imbecile.
Can I ask...
I thought you...
When will the king...
Everybody's asking that. I tell everyone the same.
I hope so.
I'm listening. Nothing better than...
Farewell.
I'll be with you shortly. Give us a moment, please.
I'm busy now.
Luvarden has excellent taste. Nilfgaardian cuisine is not so Here, bad. prices will increase.
Chambermaids are quite fit you too.
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness.
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witchers, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
I'm impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness?
I'm forced to study all kinds of nonsense, but books bore me, as does poetry for the most part.
I agree. Books are for bores.
Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Luvarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velarad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power, they both come down to one thing. Fucking others. May I ask you a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
I shall return shortly, Your Highness. What does the princess...
Find me a stronger...
will do.
The food will disappear soon.
Relax, Burgermeister.
I'm listening. Ah, much better. The princess...
I see.
Tala's angry. His intel...
Thanks.
Get out of my sight.
Geralt,
Any idea what the prince...
we have to know shit like that.
Calm down.
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter for...
But...
Then I'll take... Give me a minute. I need to get a bite.
Huh?
In that...
This is none of your business. Get lost.
How dare you?
I don't. But I do know this cut that leaves the victim with one ear, one cheek, and half a jaw. People survive it, but... Smooth.
You'd make a fine... I exaggerate.
Start talking.
Catoblepus.
What?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in
You're joking.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting Catoblepus throughout the continent in...
How's the meat...
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in
Ah,
I see.
Tala's angry.
Thanks.
Geralt.
This is...
What's important?
Ada knows something. I think...
Really?
That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some
Are you kidding?
No. Triss...
Sorcery at parties is considered...
I'll create a distract...
I'll do better myself.
The food will disappear
They
soon.
cannot expect us to stand.
I've no interest in politics.
Get out of my sight, freak.
Catoblepus steak.
Thank you, Triss.
You know I can conjure up orgasms too.
I think I prefer traditional methods.
Do you have something tasty for me?
Steak tartare of Catoblepus. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
You know how to please a woman.
It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
I shall grant you a private audience. Come to my alcove in 5 minutes. We shall dabble in politics.
I've no interest in
Finally, politics it shall be, but quietly. We should not be heard.
As you command.
I should think so.
Geralt, I spoke with Declan.
And?
The two of you should talk.
What's so worthy of my time?
Don't be so quick to judge. He'll make you an offer, one I think you should accept.
Sure you're not using me as one of your tools?
Only in bed, Witcher. Only in bed.
What's the gift of—
A long complex. Lara Doranep Sheadal was no normal elf. More like a genetic bomb. She was to couple with another genetically, but that never happened. Lara fell in love with Cregennan of Lod, a mage, a human. Lara and Cregennan's...
Not fine.
Anything more in? At home, Geralt. Witcher.
About—
Any progress?
I'm still analyzing.
Witcher.
I'll find— What is it?
The old saying goes,
Get to the point.
Geralt, I urge you to change your tone. Listen to what Declan...
Let me guess. You have dirty work needs doing and thought a witcher with amnesia perfect for the job.
Exactly. Will you?
I'll help.
Wonderful. All secret societies need gold. Our spies say there's a new salamander camp in the swamps. The herbs are hard.
A swamp and
We're confident you can destroy both camps if you discover papers, evidence that might aid us.
Yes, sir. Permission.
Both camps are new, without sure defenses. A simple matter for you.
Much simpler to sacrifice one witcher.
See me tomorrow if you need help. Triss obtained this formula. We need time. Return later.
Witcher.
I'll find—